All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the bonus to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is just an impromptu through the spirit. As I was watching the elder Manat Zakba's video, and he's on a definition of the word woe. And as you can see, it says great sorrow or distress. Definition, right? The woe definition of grievous, affliction, trouble. And see, this is about to come upon us, the believers of the faith. Now, we do know that, trouble and distress is coming upon the world, but Esau is going to make it a point to come attack our faith as believers in the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, as Israelites, Hebrew Israelites as a whole, no matter what sect you are, no matter if you believe, because he's going to start with the believers. He's going to start with the ones who, address themselves or identify themselves as Israelites. But even on a whole level, just generalizing, he's going to come after all Israelites. And that's whether you identify yourself as an Israelite or not. But I just want to deal with the topic of, going into how he's going to come at us, which are believers of the faith. All right. And as the title of the brother's screen, as it says, will you be a Hebrew Israelite when it's not trending? Yeah, because Jake tend to do this. Jake tends to, when something comes about, they like to flock to it, and a lot of people, they come into this thing by the way of, gimmicks, okay, depending on what they see certain Israelite groups do. Now here at Great Millstone, we have no gimmicks. We're straight raw and uncut with truth, okay? You don't see us doing, particular things, other Israelite groups do, that's neither here nor there, but the Lord is definitely using these different groups, for their own purpose. All right. I'll leave it at that. So pretty much I want to get a scripture. Let's start at, talking a little bit too much, Salakia. Let's jump and go get, the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Now, this is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. All right. This is talking about Esau, Edom. And this is what he's going to do. He know that his time is short. He know that his rulership is about to be over. So what is he going to do? He's going to come down having great wrath. So these are going to be times of what? Trouble, times of distress. Okay. Because we are going to be persecuted. What do you think is going to happen even when the hour of temptation? Okay. He's going to put you through hell. He is going to put you through hell. Right? And he's going to persecute us in many forms. Now let's get this one. The book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 4 says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai and for the word of Yahweh, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Mashiach 1,000 years. But so as we're dealing with the first part, it says, the souls of them that were beheaded. So there's going to be martyrs of this truth. Okay. They're going to be beheaded for what? For the witness of Yahushai and the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Right? So we are going to be persecuted for our belief. Okay? And this is the anti-Messiah world. Okay? This is a whole anti-Messiah world. This is an anti-Messiah agenda being pushed all on the forefront. And if you stand up against that, there's going to be an all-out attack on you. Even people that just random Christians, you know what I'm saying? The phony Christians. There's going to be an all-out attack on them too. So there's definitely going to be, a persecution upon us. Now, as the brother's going in, specifically about the Hebrew Israelite thing, as we are being broadcasted all over different media channels. Some people, still calling us the term of Black Hebrew Israelites, even though you do have Israelites of all shades, okay, all shades, preaching or, let's just say for the IUIC situation, like the Barclays Center ordeal. You seen majority of the brothers, that were in color, but yeah, you had all tribes was within that, of various different shades. So for them to even say BHI, that's off, but what I'm saying is they're going to use these different, they're going to use these different scenarios to try to make it seem as if we're this hate group, okay? This group that stands for, the anti, they said the anti-Shem type of thing. Because when, our name keeps being mentioned, they're always going to say is, well, their belief system is this. Their belief system is hate. Their belief system is being above all nations. But the scriptures say that. Their belief system is being the true people, chosen people of the Lord. But the scriptures do say that. Now you got to think the mind of the world is everyone was created equal. Everyone is the same, right? Love is love. You got red blood. If your blood is red, right? If your blood is red, you're just a human like everybody else, And and there's various different things they're going to use and they're going to say, okay. But our doctrine, okay, our belief system is going to be attacked. Point blank, period. Our belief system is going to be attacked. And are you willing to go through this persecution that's coming upon us? Because they're getting ready to move. So you want to take this thing serious. Are you doing this thing because you see it's a trend and you see everyone else doing this? Or do you actually believe, okay, in this? Right? Do you actually believe in this? And that's the point, okay? For you to be rooted in the true faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. 1 second. All right, so I'm back. So let's get this. The book of Revelation. Like I said, this was just an impromptu to the Spirit. Really had nothing put together. The book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10, it says, "Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison." Right? Now, some of us are going to be what? Persecuted for righteousness' sake. Why are they going to cast us into prison? All because of what we believe in? Because of what we believe in? Because of our stance? Because our stance, right, of the elect, our stance is not to bow down to the image of Baal, not to worship the beast in his image, not to take the MOTB, the Karagma. That's our stance, So it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried. You see? It says that what? That you may be tried. You know? And being locked up, especially being locked up for and you're guiltless, right? If you're innocent, so to speak, and I'm talking about like in the form of this society, because we're not doing nothing wrong, you know. But to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, it's a beautiful thing. But you're still going to go through distress, you know, behind of being, you know, persecuted because your belief. So it says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you to prison that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Okay? Be thou faithful unto death. So whatever may come upon you, right? No matter whatever they may, you know, try to tempt you with, okay? Whatever you go through, it says, be thou faithful unto death. Right? We just read Revelation, the 20th chapter. You know, going into martyrdom, but you got to be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. You see that? So, you know, things are going to get real. You know, and we don't know if, you know, Jake really understand what this thing is all about. Okay? You're going to get in positions where they're going to have us plastered over the media so much, okay, where it's going to be the thing that has to be talked about. And they're starting to say it a little bit now, but I'm talking about they're going to have it on every channel and says, if you see these, they're going to put up pictures and plaster us everywhere and say, you know, these guys, so if you see these guys, avoid them. You know, this is their belief system, and they'll have like A, B, C, D, and E, you know, the different things, you know, like hate group, extremists, things of that sort. Okay. And you're going to get put through different positions with them doing this. You say, if you know any of these individuals in this belief, okay, religious belief, they contact number 1-800, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, give an anonymous tip if you have a member or friend that is a part of this organization. See, they're going to do all types of things. They're going to do all types of things. And it's not going to be, you know, fun and games as you think it's going to be. You know? So again, will you be a Hebrew Israelite when it's not trending? And this thing ain't about, you know, following a trend. This thing it's about life and death, about salvation. Because that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for our salvation. Okay? We're fighting for our salvation. Okay? So, Lord will help us edify until next time. I want to say shalom.